So we're gonna be having some folks join us for Thanksgiving.
We're gonna send somebody out here. They're gonna teach us how they did things in the olden days.
What do you say we break the wishbone?
1, 2, 3. I can hardly wait. Me too.
How do you do?
What's going on, Mr. RapNerd? And first and foremost, I would like to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you eat, stuff your faces, and you enjoy your family the way I'm going to do. So with that said, with this being the holiday, I figured I would introduce a lot of you horror fans out there to this gem that I have watched every year since it released. You saw that little footage right there. We're here to talk about Pilgrim. This, hands down, is the best Thanksgiving horror film ever that's out there to me, because it has a good level of campiness that it doesn't need to be taken seriously, and it goes overboard with certain aspects that'll make you just laugh out loud at stuff, but it's not overloaded with campiness to the point where it turns you off. Like, there's a movie out there called Thanksgiving when it's like a killer turkey, and I think that's just so over the top, it'll turn people off, point blank period. You have to be a specific type of horror fan to enjoy a movie like that, but this one, I think it's perfect for surface level horror fans or people who are into the genre. Now, as you saw with the footage, right? The story is about this blended family who want to shake things up for Thanksgiving because lately their family has been kind of just in shambles and typical family stuff. You know, you have a dad who has a daughter from a prior marriage who meets another woman. So that right there, stepmom, daughter, it's a little bit like this. You can feel the tension the whole time. And the husband and the stepmom have a child between them. So it's a family of 4. And the dad, I think he works in the stock market or something like that. He's always busy doing everything, and he's drinking a lot. They show him just downing the bourbon. And I think the mom she's a stay-at-home mom. So I feel like with her being a stay-at-home mom, she kind of feels the boredom and wants to shake things up like I mentioned earlier. So she has the bright idea to invite some Pilgrim reenactors over for Thanksgiving. And as you can probably tell, that's a really bad idea. So before she invites them over, she invites the neighborhood over to meet these reenactors so they can kind of get a gist of it. So this already sets something up in the movie that plays out later. The whole neighborhood knowing that they're doing this, when things really get rolling down the line, they all just kind of leave them alone because they're like, I mean, I guess this is just some shit that y'all like to do. So I don't want no parts of that. And you can just feel the weirdness of everybody looking at these pilgrims like, what? And the people who are doing the reenacting, they are 100% giving it their all to be of this time. They have the garb on, they talk a certain way. When they first come over, the main lead, he's like, can you please tell me where the pot is? It's just like, what? He's talking about the bathroom, and they use that kind of lingo throughout the film and talk like that and never break character. So it just makes for a really funny watch. I mean, the level of camp to me in with this film is something that would be produced by Sam Raimi. So if you could think of a movie that he would produce or even direct, like Drag Me to Hell, it's kind of like that same type of campiness, but of course not the same artistic eye as Sam Raimi, because I feel like he does that the best. But you can imagine that kind of campiness with this film. You know, the violence is over the top. One scene in particular, I just had to bust out laughing. It's like when they sit down for like the real Thanksgiving dinner, Kirk Franklin plays, talking about Be Thankful, and it's just playing while all of these horrid things are happening on screen, and I could not help but laugh my ass off. I'm telling you, this movie is a good time. And to go back to them being in character, like it's so campish. Like, there's one point when the lead actor, he's just like, you have to be thankful, and he's laughing. And it's so ridiculous that you can't help but laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a good time. I think this is perfect to watch either Thanksgiving Day or Thanksgiving night with some family members or some friends who are into horror, and even the ones who aren't, this is a good gateway to it. You know, I think you'll have such a great time watching this film, and I hope whoever sees this can watch it. And I had forgot to mention, it's a Hulu original, so if you have Hulu, it's on there. It's called Pilgrim, and it released in 2019, and I'm telling you, this is a fun-ass ride to enjoy over this holiday. So, again, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. And until next time, peace.
RapNerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy.